right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is another Zenless Zone Zero video. Today, what we're going to do is I figured this to be kind of a chill video. I wanted to do some Hollow Zero, just kind of run through the Hollow Zero real quick, while kind of giving my thoughts moving forward on what I'm going to be kind of doing because the anniversary is coming up. So I figured, we'll do kind of two things at once while we're at it. We got the increase in anomaly buildup. We're using my favorite team in the world. Make this super duper chill. Yeah, so I mean, we have anniversary in about a week from now. I would really recommend everyone start, farm up as much as possible right now. If you haven't started doing so, if you're thinking about pulling, I know a lot of people are really excited about what's coming. I just like this one because it makes life nice, super simple. I can kind of go in auto. We'll do this one. I'm just kind of going into autopilot mode. But yeah, let's look where the map is going. We'll go full left so I can just do a lot of fighty. All right. Ooh, hello. Yeah, so I mean, I'm really excited. I'm a huge HP scaling person. I love characters to scale off HP. So like what's coming out for me is just like, I don't know. I'm just very excited right now. I'm really excited about Yuan. And yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I mean, like, I am just very excited about the kind of, great. We have a selector coming up. Also, so a couple things I did want to kind of we're talking about right now. If you don't have M1 Rena, you really need to go for M1 Rena. I would really encourage you to go for Rena. I think M1 is like kind of game changing for her a little bit. I actually am going to go for Soldier 11.
Yeah.
So, because I actually have Soldier 11 M1, and at M2 she gets some like really busted stuff. So I think it's really kind of up to you guys let's do that. What you pick. But I will say, kind of know your account. I mean, this is like we're getting a free free agent selector. I mean, that is unbelievably amazing. You can get some really nice one thing too to actually think a lot about too, if you're close to maxing a character out, you can also, I know it sounds ridiculous, but you get a lot more back once you have characters maxed out. I'm not saying do that. Do that inflicting disorder. But like for instance in Honkai Star Rail, I have always pulled Welt. Unlike every time I've lost a pity, I just always get Welt. And now I think I get something like, what is this? Ew. Let's see. Oh, well, that's a gear coin. It's out of dish. All right, what am I gonna get? Ooh, what's this? Agents deal more damage, also take more damage. All right, well, since I don't take a lot of damage, ain't it? Let's do this, and then I'll swap in the last second, and once we move into the next fight. All right, there we go.
I can do the toast.
We'll do this.
At the time, waste the time. She's like that.
And then I think that's it. Whoa, that's so fast. Yeah, this team is also very busted. I'm excited because I'm excited because I have for Yuan. She's actually, I personally think she's very free to play friendly. The only thing that's not going to be friendly about her is her W engine, and that I will just be outright with y'all. I don't think that this is going to be the one thing where it's how you're going to get a good engines for her is going to be a little on the tricky side. So do I recommend you summon for her? I mean, I'm summoning for her because I also Panda's on her banner. I've heard there are inklings of someone else on their banner. And so I'm really interested in the 4-stars that are coming out on her banner. I think they've released who is the ones that are coming out on our banner. Let's just go straight. Wait. What's this? Ooh, let's go this way. Now let's do this. Is this a time attack one? Is this time attack? Yeah, we're just gonna do this. I think it's both of them.
Oh, shit. Huh? It's Dodger. Is it? Think of it. You cut.
Okay, great. We're done. I think what's the best way to describe it? I'm just gonna say this, as I don't know what. So I think her banner will be very self-sufficient. Yes, that's the best way to describe it. And what I mean by that, you could pull, like, if you're a new player and you're just coming to the game right now, you can literally start on her banner and have, I think, a top tier team, which is amazing. I've always had an issue with Honkai Star, with just, I think, Hoyo games, because I don't like how they structure things. In terms of, like, your anniversary should be the time you're bringing in new players, and it should be very friendly to new players, but while also respecting and giving back to the people that have been supporting you throughout. I think this game is doing a phenomenal job, at least what I've seen so far. I truly do think that they are. This is the first time I've ever been really happy with.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys are watching what's happening, because I do play Dragon Ball Legends too. I just like the game. I think it's fun. I've been playing that one forever. I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan. Their anniversary now is beyond levels of disappointing. I have never been so disappointed with that game in my entire life. Like, it is, like, you should never sit in an anniversary and be like, all right, and I'm done. Right? Like, that's just during an anniversary. During normal, it's like, whatever. You don't want to be overwhelmed. I mean, people play multiple games. But it should never be like during an anniversary, which they have hyped up. And I don't know. That's just my thoughts. Oh, I was a waste, but whatever.
Okay.
I sound like I'm not.
Is this into over?
Okay, great. Like, I mean, the thing with these games is that, I mean, yes, you don't need to spend to play. I'm going to show this one. It's a lot more damage on my ults, because I have a lot of them now. Like, this is, anniversary should be a time to bring in new people, but also celebrate the players that you have. Because, I mean, you know, it's like, and I think that sometimes people go a little overboard with anniversaries too. It's like, I want everything free. But I actually think of, so if anyone plays Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, I think their last anniversary was phenomenal. I actually think that's what an anniversary should be. Where am I going? I'm going to the left. Because, you know, they gave away one free character. Like, that's insane, right? And so you feel like, as a player, you know, this company that I'm giving my time and energy to, because the thing with gaming nowadays, unlike before, is like, there are so many games that people are vying for your, like, it is hard to find time to play games. Part of the reason I actually switched content on this channel, is being very transparent with everyone, is that I could not keep up with multiple games at the same time. And I actually played this game a lot. This is probably one of my favorite, like, I love the combat in this game. So I used to play Wuthering Waves, but the reason I actually stopped playing Wuthering Waves is because in this game, I like this game because of the combat, and it's just like, this feels very combat focused, right? And like in Wuthering Waves, it's exploration and it's cool, but it's like, you know, part of the reason I don't like exploration games and kind of like the Genshin, I never really got into Genshin that much, is because I feel like when I'm playing them, it's like, once you explore, it's done. And that for me feels like it should be a single player game, right? Like, and I like single player games where I get to explore and stuff like that. I think it's really enjoyable. But the thing is that a gacha game, it's like, once you've done that like, it feels like a massive element of the game is now gone, right? And while I don't mind it being part of the game, I prefer when like the game is combat focused like this, because then it's just like, you're just improving upon. I shouldn't have done that, but whatever.
So let's finish the
Um,
Anyway, yeah, awaken.
and like for this, for instance, like this game is so focused on combat, and the reason I like it is like you're going from one stage to the next, you're combat to combat to combat to combat to combat, and it's fun, right? Like it's a very predefined. People are like, well, it's simple. I don't think this game. Maybe I bad, right? Maybe it's just I'm bad, and therefore I don't find it simple. But this game is a lot more complex than I think people give it credit for, and I think people saw. And why not? People were like, oh, these things are because this came out literally Wuthering Waves and this game, I'll just do this, why not? Came out next to each other, and people were like, they were comparing them, and then they were saying, oh, well, this game is easier version of that. And I also think people had agendas when they were doing that, and they were saying these things. But because to me, what like I like both games. I think both games do a really good job of being what they are. But this game just feels like it's getting me to the action really fast. And I like that. It's like Doom. Like you're into the action, which I mean, the new Doom is a little less like that. And I wish it was a little bit more of like, yeah, let's just go to Doom. Yeah. With 20 over slowly recover. Well, I'll just do this. And it's like, I'm at a point where if I'm playing the game, I want to play the game. I know it sounds a little redundant, but it's more of like I'm here to play the game. I'm not here. It's part of the reason I'm behind on the story. I'm behind on I don't like that's the best way that I can say this. I am so far behind. I always wait till the last minute to do these.
Huh?
Okay, sorry. Let's do the ultimate. I can just stay. Can I just stay in her the whole time?
Yeah.
Can I just? Do I have to switch out?
Here we go.
We'll do this. And
Good. Only
we'll do this.
shall pay.
They give her more HP. All right, we'll do this. Goodbye.
In her suits.
And alt.
Okay.
Oh, we're done. So, I mean, that's my point. Is I'm for me, Wuthering Waves. Is it a good game? I think it's a great game. I think I'm not. I mean, their anniversary was really. I was actually thinking about going back to Wuthering Waves, but then I saw their anniversary. For me, how we treat people is incredibly important, and how we respect the players and how we do all these things that are almost intangible to the game itself are very important, because it also because these games can be incredibly predatory. They are predatory by nature. They are insane. What am I looking for? This one. They can be insanely predatory, right? That is the point of them. They're trying to make you spend money. And when a game respects you in the sense that yes, I'm trying to take money from you, but I felt like in this game, the power creep, besides Miyabi and Yanagi, has not been that bad. And I think that's also okay. I think it's okay that they do release a broken character every now and then. We're looking at, I mean, Iwan does not look like anything super duper, and she looks like she's on the same level as Miyabi, which, to be fair, I think that's fine. I think, in any game, there's no game where every single character is at the same level. That just doesn't exist. There are going to be other characters that are better than other characters, and there's going to be, what do I want? How many quantity? 1, 2, 3. No. I want to see how many I have. I got 4 U. 3 U. I'm really just looking what I have more and less of. I got a U. 3. Let's do 2 U. Nope. All right. I'll do no, I'll do 2 U. All right, great. W engine. I don't need any more of these. Unlimited. I don't need those. I have so much for the Bang Boos. So, I mean, again, while we're here, you know what I'm just going to do the because this is like points, it's free points and XP. While we're here, I'm just chilling. We're playing this. I'm gonna do this guy. I need more of him. I think I need more, right? I have 4. I have 5. Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking forward to seeing what. I'm gonna pause real quick. I'll be right back. All right, so let's do a quick run here. I'm gonna do a few runs, just get some XP. This is the one I'm missing, I think, the most of. Excuse me. Yeah, might as well. What's it weak against? Electric and ether. Why not? I kind of want to. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do this team. I'll switch it up. Do my SAMB team. I like SAMB. I mean, she's really good. The problem is, again, I did not mean to pull her. It was not the intention. I was trying to go for Pulchra. And I pulled her quickly. It's like that moment, like suffering, that the meme where it's like suffering from success. Yet never happens in any other banner.
Adjusting.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Down 2. How fast?
And there we go.
Later, girl. Help? How fast? Feels like we're.
Okay. And shield back up. Nope, don't ever ult up.
Try to look at hearing.
All right, alt. Oh, you know who will go into alt now?
Sage's trying to calibrate.
There we go.
Heck? You? You're the be afraid worse. Adjust these for win. That's the lick.
And alt.
Down stack. Good shot.
Alt. Not alt. What am I saying? Okay. There you go. Not too bad. Not too great, but not too bad. I like Ambi. My Ambi's decently built. I need to work on getting other characters kind of built up right now too. Let's see. So we'll do these 3 more times. Ooh, you know who I need to work on? Pulchra. Actually, that reminds me. Hold on. What does Pulchra need? Give me a minute. Let's exit combat real quick. What does Pulchra need? Because I want to work on her. That was actually the next character. I need to max her out. That was going to be the character I work on. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. Pulchra. We're doing this. Just Pulchra. There you are. What do I need? Oh. We're gonna need the motorcycle dude. Let's go to the motorcycle dude. Let's go to the motorcycle. Where's the motorcycle? Right here. This is weakness is fire only, huh? What is it resistant to? Electric. This. Okay. You know, I don't really have the. Oh, I was gonna also show one last thing, so I'm gonna do this twice. I will also say I love the music in Zenless on Zero. I think the music is legit. Come on. There we go. Caesar.
Yeah, that was scary. Have a
Whoopsie.
GD.
And burn, baby, burn.
Here's the
All right, we'll go for the alt, get those iframes going.
Tell you. How?
Okay, great. Caesar. Alt with Bernice. I screwed that up.
Oh.
There you go.
Let's make this quiet.
Cool. Oh, that's a cool frame. Cool kick. Yeah, I mean, the other thing too is, so I need a new ether DPS. Yeah, I need a new ether DPS. Because Zuyan is not cutting it anymore. And essentially the way I'm running it right now is I'm not saying she's bad, I'm just saying like okay, where are you at?
I'll make it too.
I'm
Yeah. Get hurt.
Let's do this. There we go.
Those by
Alt.
in tower. Captain.
Cool. All right, Alt. I'm gonna make that same mistake I made the first time. Got that disorder proc.
Let's make this quiet.
Alt. What was that?
It's fine.
Okay, not bad. We're done. All right. Because I have a good physical DPS here. So I'm looking forward to only having to build 2 characters right now. So I'm also not going after any new characters or not building any new characters right now because this game is getting a character to level 60 is an investment. It's 60 or 70. I always forget. Let me look. I don't remember. 60. The other thing too, so I'm looking at Polk right now. I'm actually really excited because I was farming earlier today and I got this piece, which is way better than what I was using. So I got a nice crit rate, crit damage, +1/+1. Is it perfect? No. But this piece is my like crowning joy. So it's a 12% crit rate. She just needs like, I've had challenges trying to get crit on her. So it has been, that reminds me. I know it's not as good. Crit rate. I'm just trying to see a few things. Crit damage. Do I have any other pieces? Oh, crit damage anomaly. Crit damage downward. So we got this physical damage. I was really like, so I have so her crit rate right now is just base stats here is 70.6. But because of her Mindscape 1, I think it's Mindscape 1, whenever she's using her Binding Trap, which is just that off-field, once she applies her enhanced skill, then she gets, so she's technically at an 80.6% crit rate. Is it perfect? No. But is it decent? Yeah. Could it be better? Of course. but I'm not gonna freak out about it right now. I think this is decent enough at this point, because this gives, so whenever a squad member, she's got this really nice quick assist. Only need one set of this in the team, so I'm good with that. I need to bump this up so get her impact damage up. My big goal for Pulchra is I am going to run her. This is going to be my third teammate with Yuan. And the thing that I really want to get her to M6 because she gets a 30% damage bonus. And that's for all things besides Aftershock, which means that she would be buffing the bleep out of what's her name? Yuan and then Panda. So you got all this quick assist coming through. That's why I'm really excited about it. So just a quick so yeah, Pulchra is where I'm going. Is going to be the third teammate I'm going to run. I just need it. So I'm really excited about the upcoming banner. Because also I do have her W engine. Upon equippers physical damage could by days increases by 10%. So it's not like the most amazing thing ever. I would kind of like this one, but at the same time, it doesn't really apply that well. I wish there were some more crit rate ones that existed, but there's no crit rate ones. It's all impact based. So this, for the time being, the box cutter will do just fine. That's what I'm going to keep using. Her skill. I made a mistake yesterday. I need to raise up her skill. I was saying it's her auto, which is not. Her follow-ups come from her special attack. So you want to raise this up. I wanted to correct that from my comment I made yesterday because that is factually wrong. So again, I'm gonna run Pulchra tomorrow and Pulchra tomorrow next week. Pulchra is gonna be the one I run when you on, and then Panda. The thing I would recommend, I think you can, you know what? We're gonna check this out real quick. Give me 2 seconds. I want to just double check a few things. So one thing I would recommend also, if you're not doing much right now, so I'll do this right now because I'm gonna work on this anyways. So we know that what's her name is gonna need everything. So we don't have the rupture thing, so we can't start working on the agent promotion stuff. I'm gonna start doing some agent skill stuff. So we know Panda is physical and we know Yuan is ether. So I'm going to go for this. I'm going to do some ether buildup right now. Yeah, this video is just me just chilling, just doing the weekly stuff. So I'm not, there's no real purpose to this. It's just chilling out, playing the games and, trying to catch up. I'm going to do a catch up video. I need to do that really soon actually, because I'm very behind in the story right now. And there we go.
Exactly what I need on. Yep. Fine.
This is probably one of my favorite counters. And there we go. Not bad. That's not bad. It's not great, but it takes a little bit. So we're trying to get more ether for her because these things, like, I don't know about you guys, but it takes forever to get this stuff. Those agent skills, that's just always been something. Oh, you know what else I need to work on? So this is one thing. We'll do this. I have a lot. See, I have a lot saved up. I have not been. We'll do next. Confirm. I just haven't been playing that much recently. I've kind of gotten to the point where my account just kind of functions. You know what I mean? Like I have no reason to build up new characters right now, other than to just give content. And I've been really waiting for. The one I am going to probably start working on is I really think I'm going to. Okay, there we go. There we go. Got the proc. Okay, that's a lot better than the first time. You know what I need to work on? I might do that in this video because I think I'm just gonna post this on like, I don't know what day I'm gonna post this on. Just like a weekly overview video. I'm gonna work on Polka right now real quick. It's cut videos all over the place. There's no real point to this video. Oh, just a random chat with you guys more about. I'm really excited about the anniversary. So I'm just like super stupid stoked to see what they do. Yeah, I have so much stuff I need to catch up on. Try to look at my money too. Okay, 3.3. That's not bad. That's decent amount. I would say let's click this while we're at it. Let's do this. What is Polka need? I want to get her last thing. I want to get her
Non-loyalty lies.
I will just say this. I'm gonna let's do this. We'll go here. Expert challenge now. We'll do that. I'm gonna work on these agents right now. This is gonna be okay. We can do this. What is it weak against? Physical weakness. All right, we're doing this. Come work on. I would love to raise up Billy right now. The other thing with Billy is he doesn't really have a teammate. He's got Asher, but Asher's good with everybody. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to think about like who is the person you're like what is Billy's like?
That was good.
I don't know. That's my issue. Billy's never really had someone that I'm like, yeah, that's his. I mean, Caesar's good with him.
Chill.
All right, gotcha. I see what you're trying to do.
You won't.
But there we go. There's bosses.
It is
And we'll just ult. These things take a little longer than normal.
strict.
Okay, great. Yeah, I might just make this like a long day video, just chatting. Okay. Let's keep going. Keep working on this. I mean, you really want to make sure that you're prepping for, like, I think one of the things too is I mean, like I really love the fact that like they allow you to store not the best use, but I'm not really paying attention too much right now. Also, this game just absolutely demolishes the battery on my phone. All right, there we go.
That makes I.
All right. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Jane versus Jane. I need to do this 4 more times. All right, 48 seconds. I mean, it's all right. Confirm. We'll just keep going. Yeah, I want to work on Polka right now, and then I'll save the rest of this stuff for next week. When I need to, like, I'm pretty much just going to try to farm other things up right now. I'm glad that I finally got that.
Okay.
What I might start doing next in this time in between is I really want to work on that Polka build. It has a lot of room to grow. Okay. Oh.
Here's a
And alt. We're done.
tough.
Jane's still probably won. I love Jane's playstyle. And I think the more I think about it, I was looking at Yuan's playstyle and she seems so similar in style to Jane that I'm like, I think I'm gonna like to this date, I will tell you who is my favorite character in the game. It is Jane. I'm gonna just go up we're gonna go up to 120. We're just gonna finish this off. Wait, no. Yeah, it's 120. And I'm gonna just finish this off, and then we'll end this video with Polka getting what she needs, which is 30. Jane is still my favorite character in the game, like without a doubt. Her play style is so cool to me. She's very like defensively oriented while also dealing a ton of like there. I actually didn't
Actually,
and her story, it like she kind of reminds me. I mean, she's very similar. The structure of her story is so similar to whatchamacallit. Ada Wong.
shoot.
I'm like really not paying attention right now, but I cannot tell you like her story with like I just that dynamic I think is fun. It's very reminiscent of Resident Evil 4. I like the new Resident Evil 4. I like the way they kind of characterize that relationship. It's much more or less what's the right word? Realistic. There's a lot more like embedded trust issues. But moral of the story is I like that dynamic. I think it's a fun little that they're to me, I mean the graphics and the Miyabi's story, the end of chapter 1 was, I mean, beyond what the maker was beyond levels, or the bringer was beyond levels of peak. I thought it was like burn out. All right, what's those things? Well, I'm not working on these things right now. I'm working on this one. But I don't know. I think that you know, I have to play the new story. I'm gonna probably try to do that. I'll upload that. I mean, at the time of this video, you're gonna be like, that's right now, and I'm gonna be like, well, for me, it'll be uploaded later. All right, we'll get the shield up. All right, Jane. Okay, great. Yeah, Jane is so cool. Like her style is just so fluid. I actually don't think I like as much as I like Miyabi and Yanagi. To me, no one is more like. Which is funny because I'm doing a terrible job dodging right now.
The fun.
And well, like it's such a. I don't think they released a character that is as cohesive. Well, I mean, Miyabi and Yanagi are so. I mean, they're all the characters I'd say in this game are so well designed in their own niches. But to me, Jane is like the most well-rounded in terms of like defense and offense. Like I remember when she came out, I was just like straight up playing her as like a hyper carry, and she worked perfectly, right? Like I don't know, like it's just her entire kit. I don't think I've found a character that I resonated as much with as I have with Jane's kit.
No, I just do.
Skid up.
It's got that fire up.
That will pain.
Like, you know, all right, dodge, just keep dodging. I want to stay in this state as much as possible. There you go. I don't know. Again, probably one of my favorite characters, glazing Jane up. I think her entire play style is super cool. So for me, I haven't had a chance to play as Yuan yet, but it seems to flow very similarly to Jane's style, and therefore that makes me think, all right, this is gonna be a character I really enjoy, especially since I do like the Polka style a lot. All right, I think that's it, and there we go. I got her up to, so there you go, increase stage shield by 30% for 6 seconds. Great, perfect. You know what we can do? Let's see if we can level this up. Great, there we go. Great. Do I have enough? Oh, great. I got it to level 12. Perfect. That's actually great. So I can actually work on this. I'm just trying to get her team ready as much as possible. Again, I think if I'm going to work on Pulchra, I mean, I might try to work on this piece right here, but that's a good piece. This piece is very good. This piece is okay, but I don't need crit damage. She's not supposed to really do damage per se. The thing that I might need to work on with her, enhance, I don't have enough, is this, so I can get her impact rate up a little bit more. Because right now she got a decent, her actual impact, if I compare her impact to Trigger, she has like 20 more impact. She's got a lot of impact. So my Pulchra does have an immense amount of impact. I am contemplating. So the other thing to think about is I don't know what the difference is going to be between E1's light count, W engine, and like the other ones. So I'm kind of waiting to see what happens there. So this one does not actually work for this works for Trigger. This light count, there's strain, works for Trigger. It does not work for Pulchra because it's considered a skill. So that's just an FYI. This is the box cutter's one of her better ones. I mean, the spectral gaze is good, but at the same time, it's electric damage, so it's not going to trigger. Also, you got to remember, like, one of the reasons I actually think Pulchra is way better for E1 than Trigger, because Trigger is doing defense down. Remember, with what's her name, E1, you don't need defense down because she's a rupture agent. They're already doing that stuff. So you want damage up as much as you can get with her. So I think, and like sheer force multipliers, I think Pulchra will probably be one of her best. The only thing I'm a little nervous about is then healing. But I think there's workarounds for that. I think with also what's his name is going to be healing enough, and you just got to dodge. But yeah, I mean, I think Astra will also, I mean, Astra's going to be good with everyone. I think one of her best increase equal to 30%. So the only thing though with Astra is that she works well with everybody, but she's attack based. Remember, E1 is HP based. We don't have a lot of HP characters. So that's where, again, I'm going to come back to, this is a real good Mindscape. That additional that you're getting, that's a 30% damage bonus. And we already know Panda's going to be good with her. So this is, I think, the most universal character, and she's stuns. Like she does the stunning stuff. She breaks the characters for you. So that's it for this video. I know it's a little longer video and a little bit of just like whatever, but this is my general thoughts, ladies and gents. I hope you have a wonderful day. And remember, failing is just your first attempt in learning.